Good morning! It is Thursday, December 9th. Today's my 30th birthday. What a gift it is to be 30 today. My 20s were so incredible. I graduated from college, moved across the country, got married, got a dog, bought a house, had my first baby, had my second baby, started a business, everything. It was wonderful. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what my 30s hold. Here comes Norny Bug. Where are you? What are you doing? So today I am actually heading down to Origins, which is my birth center, for a couple of hours. I have physical therapy and a chiropractic appointment, which I'm really looking forward to because my body just hurts. So that'll be a great little birthday gift to myself. Riley and I are going out to my favorite restaurant tonight. But the main part of my day will be relatively normal, which is totally fine because the past 30 mornings, including this morning. Hi, baby girl. Okay, 1 second, I'll hold you. For the past 30 mornings, including today, Riley has given me wonderful gifts every single day. So I feel like this birthday has just been like celebrated for the past month. So I'll show you what he got me today as my like final gift, which is really exciting. But it's just been, I just feel very loved and celebrated. So it's my 30th. Are you playing Doc Dow? So I came out this morning to this beautiful site. I have wanted a refrigerator for my office ever since I started leasing my office, which was in February of this year. So it's been almost a whole year. And they've been really hard to track down with COVID and all the issues and supply chain stuff. And Riley found one and got it for me. And this is actually an empty box. He already set it up at my office, and he said he stocked it with drinks, which is so, so sweet. And then he got me some beautiful flowers. So pretty. And a wonderful card. Thank you, Rye. Thank you. I can't wait to go out to dinner tonight. Nora's playing doctor, so this is her favorite dream come true. And we have our Christmas tree up, but not any ornaments on it. We haven't put the stockings up. It's been tough, huh, Charlie? It's been a little bit tough this season. Hello, so I'm sitting outside of Origins. I just finished up with my my appointments, and they went so well. First of all, getting a chiropractic adjustment felt so good. She worked on my neck and shoulders from being hunched over, nursing all the time, and holding a baby all the time, and she worked on my hips, and it was just like so nice. And then I went and saw my physical therapist, who I had seen throughout my whole pregnancy. If you've been following along, you know. And she said that she has not seen, she's like, I don't really know if I've ever really seen a mom whose pelvic floor is in such good shape after they just gave birth 8 weeks ago. She's like, you look, it's like incredible, all of it. And I'm just so grateful. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. And I attribute that to God's faithfulness and to going to pelvic floor physical therapy throughout my entire pregnancy. And really putting an emphasis on that because obviously I had such a hard recovery last time. So I can't recommend it enough. I just cannot recommend it enough. It was and is and continues to be. So I'm going to go 4 more times to her to help like my diastasis recti come back together, which is when your abdominal wall separates to make room for the baby. Kind of have that come back together, and just strengthening exercises, but there's no like pain or tenderness or like issues. So excited. So I'm gonna head back up to my office. Actually, I did get my Starbucks birthday drink this morning. They give you a free one on your birthday, and I got a iced white chocolate peppermint mocha, and it was so good. I highly recommend it. I loved it. Iced white chocolate peppermint mocha. It normally comes with whipped cream and like chocolate curls on top, and I asked for it without those things, and it was just so delicious. So I'm in a great mood. Feeling good. Going back home. Colin was great. He's asleep again. He's been nursed and played with and all that, and so now he's going back to sleep, and we're driving back home. So I'm up at my office after my Origins appointments, and Riley just pulled up because I got a flat tire on the way home. It was only in the last mile of the drive I started feeling like my tire feels a little bit funny. And so I made it to my office safely, and I'll show you. But he's here so that we can take my car into the shop. Good grief. Happy birthday to me. So there she is, flat as a pancake. So we're gonna get that taken care of. All right, we are back from dropping off my vehicle at the body shop. I can't, words are so hard. My appointments went well. I think I already checked in about that. And I have Colin, burping, strapped to my chest. I just changed him and fed him. And I picked up lunch on the way home. So behind me, I have all of these boxes. I actually ordered all the Christmas gifts that I'm gifting this year. I ordered, I think, actually every single one. Oh, you're getting sleepy. Every single one online. And then I put them all in a pile in my house, and then I just transferred them up here to my office today. And I'm going to do all the wrapping up here because I have that big table back there. And keep them up here until closer to Christmas, and then ship some of them, whatever. But the point is, those are all Christmas gifts. But I have the rest of my Black Friday orders to ship out now. The ones that included a quarter zip. We have officially finished sewing all of the quarter zips. We are over a week ahead of schedule, which is great, because my goal is for everyone who ordered one to receive it before Christmas. And at this rate, today's December 9th, if I ship them all out in the next 2 days, they pretty much will all arrive in time for Christmas. There's always like at least like one mail delay, but if the vast majority, you know, I'm doing everything I can to get them out. So this little sleepy boy, are you so sleepy? Also, other great news today is that Josh Duggar was found guilty on both charges that he faced. So Riley and I have been following his trial very closely, and we're just really hoping for the justice system to convict him and lock him up. Yes. So that the sentencing could be, it's not yet, he hasn't been sentenced yet, but the jury came back after deliberations, and I think the trial finished up yesterday. Closing arguments were yesterday, and then by this afternoon they had found him guilty on both charges, which is what needed to have happened. So I'm so glad about that. Anyway, I'm sure there's some of you guys who have followed that trial too. So, all right, I have got I can see the quarter zips in here. I'm going to start getting to organizing them and getting them going. He probably will fall asleep here. I can tuck him in and he can sleep. But I'm glad we got that tire thing situated, because if it's not one thing, it's the other thing, right? It's always something. Here we have all the boxes that the garments came in. But check this out, my new fridge. And Riley stocked it for me. So nice. So nice. This will be great for keeping snacks and drinks. And if I bring a lunch up, I can bring it up here and then eventually get a microwave and reheat it. I love it. And then in here, I just finished packaging up a little over 20 orders. So I'm going to go drop them off at the post office and head home. All right, I am, just in the one bowl. Nora's helping me. This is one of her jobs. So we're just going to put the food in this bowl. I'm going to dump this out because it has water in it. Can we put Charlie's food in this bowl? Can you fill that bowl up? And then we're going to put water in this one. Okay? Riley sweetly gave me these beautiful flowers today. And then my friend Angela sent me this beautiful bouquet. It was delivered this afternoon. Beautiful with the calla lilies in it. I love it. In fact, her oldest daughter is named Calla. So beautiful. And then my other sweet friend Madeline sent me these birthday cake truffles from Milk, which look so good. They're still, I think they're still like pretty much solid frozen. They came with like all these huge ice packs. So let's see. truffles. Stay fresh in the fridge for 1 week and are best served chilled. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to try one of these because they look amazing. So sweet. Such sweet people in my life. So here's what the outside looks like. And the inside, it's a lot like a cake ball and it has this like crunchy, cakey, sprinkly exterior. It is so yummy. So yummy. Yum. Hello, we are all dressed up. It's only 5:45, but of course at this time of year it's pitch black already. And we are driving, I have a mint in my mouth, so I apologize. We are driving to my favorite restaurant in the world. It is called Hannah's in Denton, Texas, and I absolutely love it. So my mother-in-law is watching our 2 kids, and I left some pumped milk for Colin. We'll see how that goes because he doesn't always want to take a bottle, but I think it'll be okay. This is our first date night since we had him, and I'm so excited.
I'm excited too. It's been a while.
30, flirty, and thriving.
Dirty 30.
Dirty 30.
That's right, darling. You're the one I want to take the
We just got home from our meal, and I didn't film while I was there because I have filmed in Hannah's many times, and I always get the same thing. I just love it. It is like my favorite dish in the entire world. I love it. I've got Colin in my arms again, sweet potato. Riley and I had so much fun. It was so nice to go out, just the 2 of us. We had a delicious meal, and we just got home, and his mom just left, and the kids were great. Colin took a bottle, all good things. So it's been a wonderful 30th birthday, and I'm heading to bed very happy with this little Bubba's. Oh, are you being a doctor? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna put it up on this table. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday now. I had the most wonderful birthday dinner last night. Riley and I we always have so much fun together, and it was just so fun. I love being at Hannah's. It's just my favorite restaurant. If you were ever driving through Texas, or if you're ever in Dallas and you're willing to drive a little outside of Dallas, although Dallas does have amazing restaurants, I am telling you, that is like just one of my very favorite places. I love the ambiance, I love the menu, the service and staff are always fantastic. It's just so great every single time. So that was that. It was really fun. We all got a really good night's sleep last night. It is 11 o'clock now. I just put Colin down for his morning nap. Nora's running around playing. She's playing doctor, which is her #1 favorite thing to play right now. While she's playing, I have 3 emails that I need to respond to. So I'm going to try to do that. We'll see how that goes. Usually, we'll see. And I have my coffee somewhere around here. I've been really craving iced coffee. I was drinking hot coffee for a while, and now I'm craving iced coffee. Even though it's a little chillier outside. Although yesterday it was 82 degrees. And so to go out to dinner, I was wearing like a navy blue short sleeve, short dress, and I didn't have a sweater on or anything. And it was 82 degrees. So it was great. We still have not decorated for Christmas. I think I showed you that already. So that would be the plan for this weekend. We'll see. But I'm going to get to getting those emails done before Colin wakes up or Nora needs me or whatever. Let's just get that finished. I just finished the emails that I needed to send, and I created this over the past couple of days. I've just been working on it, and as you can see, it is my December and Christmas break to-do list. Yes, baby. Come here. Mommy will hold you. Riley is going to be off for a few weeks over the Christmas holiday, and so I will have time to do some of the things that I've been wanting to do. So I have like mail to-dos, YouTube to-dos, home, and I've already done a couple of them. Kitchen and pantry, living room, den, Nora's room, and then Colin's room. So I'm just going to work on chipping away at this. I might hang this up on the fridge or somewhere else that I can, just a second, Nora, or somewhere else that I can see it every day. and just start working my way through it. I'm just trying to get the house back in order after pregnancy and postpartum and everything like that. So that is my little to-do list. A couple of things just came in the mail that I wanted to show y'all. So the first thing is, if you've been following, you know that I do one of these frames from Michael's craft store that says the year on it with a family photo every single year. And I couldn't decide between these two frames, so I just picked up both of them, and the one that I don't use on our tree I will gift to someone else. But it's really neat. We have, starting in 2014, we have a photo 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and now 21, so it's pretty neat. And then I got Colin's stocking in the mail. This is great. We have our stockings from Pottery Barn, and they are the red velvet with the white cuff. And this will be our 5th one because we have one for Charlie, who is our pup. Charlie Bear. Hi. He's getting groomed on Tuesday. So I'm so glad that that came in so we can hang that up when we finally get to decorating for Christmas. So sweet. And then this I'm really excited about. This is for Nora's bed, and this is the Betty's, which I'll show you. I'm going to wash it first, and then I'll show you. Actually, I'll probably put it on her bed first to see if I like it before I wash it. But it's the fitted sheet and the comforter are all combined into one, and then you zip it on the side to like make the bed. And I feel like that's a really age-appropriate way for Nora to start to be able to make her own bed in the morning. And so I'm actually going to go put this on her bed right now and show you what I think of it. But I have thought that these were, I mean, like for bunk beds, like the smartest thing ever, because all you have to do is zip it and it looks great. So I'm going to go put this on her bed and see what I think. Nora, do you want to try out this new bedding for Nora's bed? You want to put it on? She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. All right, let's go try it. Another reason I wanted to get it is because this is what her bed often looks like in the morning. Before she goes to bed, you know, it was pretty chilly last night, so we put several blankets on top of her, and then it's just kind of a chaotic mess all the time. So we have some of her doctor toys. She got this Care Bear for her birthday, which she loves. So I'm going to go ahead and put these little Betties on here. Okay, yes, this is a major win. I like the dusty rosy pink because it matches with her room. The lighting in here is not great right now. But let me show you what I mean. So there's a zipper that goes all the way along the entire, Colin just woke up, so I have to go in a second, entire thing. And the inside, this is a fitted sheet, so it stretches around the whole thing. And this is just like a normal cotton feeling sheet. But then the top is this minky fabric, and it has this little panel here on the side so that if you had it unzipped and you were laying in bed, it would kind of go over you like that, so it would feel like a normal blanket. But then in the morning, you can just tuck it in and zip it up, and your bed is like fully made, and you just wash this whole thing all together. I'm gonna wash it and dry it to get some of these wrinkles out. Oh, Collie. But this is fantastic. This will be so good. See, the zipper goes all the way around. And it will be warm and comfy, and she'll be able to make her own bed. And then it came with a pillowcase that's white with blush pink polka dots. And it also came with this little ruffly sham. So I'm going to wash everything and then put it on her bed, and it'll be so cute. I love it. I love it. I just pulled Nora's new bedding out of, I almost just said out of the refrigerator. Here you go. Out of the dryer. It smells so good and fresh. And I already had this quilt, and I thought it looked cute here at the end. But it washed up so well. All the wrinkles have come out. Okay. The bedding washed up so well. It is so comfy and cute and fuzzy and warm. Do you like it? Yeah. And it's important to note that the pillowcases that come with the set for the toddler bed, because this is a toddler-sized bed, which is the same as a crib bed, so we just reused her crib mattress. Night-night. Are full-size, like normal, regular-sized pillowcases. They're not toddler-sized. But I think they're really, really cute, and it's so cozy. Do you love it, Nornie? Yeah, it looks great. I love it. And there's a little... Oh, wait. Are you going to put the baby in there? Okay, night-night. I love her hair. Whenever she takes a really good nap, like she took today, she gets so sweaty when she wakes up. It's just doing its own thing, huh? Yeah. I am about to head to bed, but before I do, I wanted to show you guys Nora's new little play area back up in the front room. I've got Colin in my arms and he's a little bit fussy. So she's had this area for a while, but I just wanted to make it a little bit more organized for her. And so we have this big basket over here. I got it off of Amazon, and it just has all of her stuffed animals in it. When I first did it, I had it all cute. Now at night when I'm picking this area up, I just literally pile them all in there because she loves playing with them and she pulls them out first thing in the morning. And then I got this bookshelf thing from Walmart.com. I can link it as well. But you can get the same thing from a lot of different places. And then those top 3 cloth bins I got off of Amazon. And then I wanted the bottom 3 to be empty so I could put some of her toys that she can pull out. So those are all there. And then this bin is all of her little people and little Peppas and little things. And then her wooden blocks are there. And then she loves to pull out these little houses. They're all 3 Peppa Pig themed little plastic doll houses, and then take all the things in that back bin and kind of fill them out. And then she has all of these foam playthings. She still loves to stack them and climb on them and build them, but we move them out of the way so she has space here on her mat. And then she has this cutie little table. She loves to sit there and play on it. And then over here are a couple of other things. So, and then the front part of our room is, the front part of our room. And there's Charlie Bear going night-night. So we don't have another room or extra bonus space to make a playroom. So we just made the back half of this room her playroom. And although it's not aesthetically, it's like wouldn't be my ideal because it's one of the very first things you see when you walk into our home, it is super functional for us. And ultimately that's more important to me in this phase of life than it being aesthetically pleasing. And so I try to keep it tidy in the evenings, and we're trying to work with her to encourage her to pick up for herself throughout the day. But she's, just turned 2. So sometimes that happens and sometimes it doesn't. I like to get some art, or at least move that far left frame over to the right so that it's centered. The reason why it's like that is because I used to have a tall bookshelf there on the right hand side of that wall, and then my desk, this actually used to be my office, not my first office in this house, it was like my second. I had an office in the back, and then it was too dark, so I moved it out here. And my desk was towards the left, and so I didn't center the art on the wall because I had a big tall bookshelf. But anyway, I just wanted to show this because this is new. Parts of it are new and we kind of reorganized it, but it's amazing. I just thought she would be more into playing up here if it just was a little bit more organized and it wasn't just like piles of toys, and it's totally worked. Like she comes up here and she will just play and play and play and play. And it's great because it's not too much stuff. And so she ends up playing with all of it. Like usually by the end of the day, all 3 of those bins are down. The stuffed animals are all over the house and she's played with the stuff on the bottom. So anyway, that's the story with Nornie's new little play area, and I am going to head to bed. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello, good morning. Happy Saturday. I just got up and dressed and showered, and it was glorious. And I actually just filmed and uploaded my very first TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, I will leave a link to my profile on TikTok below, but my handle there is @BlairBlogs. Even though it's not a blog, that's my handle on Twitter and on Facebook and on Instagram. So I felt like it was good continuity. But I wanted to show you, the last thing I showed you last night was how tidy the playroom area was. And I just put Nora down for her nap. And already, I am so glad she has a great place to play, and at least it's all in this one spot, but it doesn't take long. It does not take that girl long. So I'm currently doing laundry, folding laundry, trying to get the house in order. Riley's snuggling with Colin. I FaceTimed with my sister this morning, so it's just been a great, lazy, low-key Saturday. Hello, it is about 6:40 p.m., but it feels like 10 or 11 because it's been dark for 2 or 3 hours now. I don't love that. Don't love that very much. I am currently watching, as I have just remade the bed, I washed all of our sheets today, a true crime documentary called Fruitcake Fraud, and I just had never seen it, so I turned it on. But it turns out it takes place in Corsicana, Texas, which is a place I've driven through many times, and it has to do with Collins Street Bakery, which I have seen many, many times. So it's just like crazy that I had no idea when I turned it on. So Nora was in here hanging out with me as I put the fresh sheets on the bed. So I put the Santa sheets on. I love these Santa sheets. It's like Santa on a bicycle. I put these on upside down so that I could fold them down and put them over here. But she's been climbing all over the bed, so I figured I'll just leave the sheets up so she can play. And she brought all her little babies in here, and she's lining them up and having a great time. But I actually took the duvet cover off and washed it and the shams, and then, of course, the pillowcases and the sheets. So it's all nice and fresh in here. I've continued to use this little, it's basically, oh, and I have this cute pillow, this Merry Christmas pillow that I've been putting across the front when I make the bed in the morning. I've continued to use this little folding table. It's basically like for breastfeeding and for middle of the night diaper changes. So Colin's bassinet is right here, and then I'm able to, you know, when he needs a diaper change, I can do that, or like I just washed all the burp cloths and everything today, so that's all fresh to use throughout the night as well. It was like a major laundry day today. I did 2 loads of mine and Riley's laundry, and I did our sheets, and all of our towels are being washed right now. I did all of Nora's clothes, all of Colin's clothes. I did all of our cleaning rags and towels that we use in the kitchen. I did the kids' sheets. I just did everything. Their diaper changing covers, diaper changing pad covers, I washed those. Like, I just washed everything. And once the towels that are in the washer move into the dryer, I'm going to wash Charlie's, our dog's, bedding that's in his crate and do that. I've done all the blankets in the house. Like, I have been running that washing machine for all it's worth all day today. But we just really needed like a good reset in terms of laundry. In normal days and times, I like to do a load of laundry from start to finish every day. So I just choose something and do it every day so that it's like, it takes very little time. It's really easy to do. Sometimes I'll even put it in the night before and have it set to start washing, you know, at like 6 or 7 a.m. so that by the time I get up, it's fully finished. I pop it in the dryer and then put it away. But right now, it's hard for my brain to like segment a task that way. So it's just easier to just do it all in one day. So usually I do the washing and drying, and then Riley will help me with folding and putting away, which is really nice. So that's been what I've been up to today. I have been feeling the past few weeks like our house is just a total disaster, and I cannot stand it. It's really, really hard for me when my environment feels totally out of control, disorganized, not clean, not just really not organized more than anything. And I just felt really, really overwhelmed by it. And so I've just been trying to do small things, little by little, organizing little things. So today I went through, I went through all of my drawers in the dresser and put aside everything that I don't wear anymore to be donated. And I have gone through our whole bathroom, like the cabinet under my sink and the cabinet above the toilet, just like all of that, and tossed anything that's expired or that I don't use anymore, like products and things like that. I have done that for our pantry. Like, I'm just trying little by little every day to just kind of knock out. Today I spent a lot of time getting Nora's room and Colin's room in working order. I still have a few more things to do in Colin's room, but I'm just trying to get there. I feel like while I was pregnant, I was so sick for so much of this pregnancy, between pregnancy rhinitis, which made me feel like I had like this awful flu, and morning sickness that lasted all day long. And then I just felt I struggled with pregnancy depression, like prenatal depression really heavily this pregnant. I just did not feel like myself. I feel so much better now. And so for like the bulk of this year, I got pregnant in January. And so for the bulk of this year, I've just been kind of in a different place. And I feel like our house has just suffered so much. So I'm trying to get everything in order for the new year, which is why I made that super long 2-page to-do list. And I'm glad that Riley will be home for all that time over, you know, the next month or so that I have, you know, he's been playing with the kids and doing that so that I can like really tackle these tasks. It's been very, very satisfying. So that's the story of what's going on today, but it feels good to have fresh sheets on all the beds, fresh towels in all the bathrooms. All of, like I said, like all of this is fresh, just like everything refreshed. It just feels so, so good. So we're getting there little by little. I think half the battle is going to be getting rid of stuff we no longer use. You know, we've been in this house now for 5.5 years, I think. And it just, it's like, it feels like stuff just multiplies, you know? And so getting rid of stuff, donating it, selling it that we don't use, don't need, don't want, whatever, is like priority number one, because that helps so much with organization. And then the secondary priority that I have is like organizing what we do use and putting it away in a way that makes it easy to find and easy to put back, and just functional organizational systems. So I'll be sharing little bits of that, I'm sure, as I do it. I'll show you what I've done in the bathroom, because I spent hours and hours over the past few days getting our bathroom in order. So let me show you that right now. Okay, so this is my half of the sink, and I am just embracing that at this period of my life and in this house, there isn't as much hide away, like tucked away storage as I would like. And so like I was talking about with the playroom, some of it's just not as aesthetic, but it is functional and I will take it. So I have Nora's toothbrush and her toothpaste in a little mason jar, mine in another. And then this I got off Amazon. The bottom is cotton pads, which I use for eye makeup removal, and the top are Q-tips. And then I have my deodorant, and then I repurposed. I used to use this for my makeup, and now I just put all my skincare, and everything here that is out on the counter I use every day, every week. Like I use this stuff all the time. And I love it. And then up here, I have this little acrylic shelf. And these are all things that I use every couple of days. Like I don't wear makeup every single day. So my eye makeup remover's up there. And I don't put on lotion every single day. So that's, you know, that kind of thing. But they're easily accessible. And then everything else is in cabinets. So these are only things that I use, you know, daily or weekly. Nora has been enjoying taking baths in here in the evening, just something kind of fun and special. So I have her bath toys and some cups in there. And then over here, I have this hook for a black, it's actually like a big fan. And I use it after I finish putting on my makeup. I apply setting spray, and then I whip this puppy out and I fan my face, and my makeup stays on so well. So I really like it. And it's just like resting on that hook. And then I have this, let me get down here, take this off here. This little 3-tier cart here. So on the bottom, these are actually disposable breast pads because I'm breastfeeding. And so instead of having milk leak onto my bras and shirts, I just put 2 of these in every morning. And so I have my little stash down there in just like a leftover cosmetic case. And then the middle tier, I have my blow dryer and my straightener and my Revlon one-step styler, which I use the 3 of those all the time. And then on the top, these are the things that are most used. I have my bottle of mouthwash, and then my makeup is just here in this bag. And I've been using, this is like my makeup removal washcloth. It's a little hard to do one-handed, but there's these little hooks that came with this thing, and I've just been putting that on the side. And this is a prototype. We sell these makeup towels in our shop. We haven't sold them in a little while, but that was like our very first prototype. And I just laid out my clothes for church in the morning, which is something I do every Saturday night. It really helps me get out the door. And then over here, this is a freshly washed washcloth for bathing Nora, and then I have her bubble bath and like soap and shampoo and stuff. And I just put fresh towels up here. Now under my sink, on this side, these are other hair tools that I have and the cases that I use for them for travel. So I have a couple of other sizes of curling irons. I have a diffuser, that kind of thing. And then these are all bath things. So I have like Epsom salts and things like that. I haven't really resumed taking baths regularly, but I plan on doing that here in the next few weeks as it gets cooler. It was like 82 degrees yesterday, but once it gets cold, I like to take a bath pretty regularly at night. I think it's such a nice way to warm up before bed. And then this drawer has a couple of brushes in it. This is actually really organized. I know it doesn't like, it's not in like cute little acrylic containers with labels, but this is like super, super functional for me right now. So this is like my Tangle Teaser brush. This is what I use when I get out of the shower. And then I have a wet brush, and this I use when I'm blow drying my hair. This is for like sock buns. I could probably get rid of it. I haven't done those in a while. And then just some clips and things. But this was like full. I could barely shut it, and I like went through it and cleared it out. And then in here, I just have a spare roll of toilet paper, some spare trash bags, and our shower head that came with the house that we replaced. And actually there's an empty shelf up there, so I could probably fill this out more with other stuff. And then over here is Riley's stuff. I didn't bother with his side of the sink because it's his and I want him to do with it whatever he wants. But I did tidy up my side and this and that and that and that. So that's all great. The other thing I did, so our toilet's right there, and we have this cabinet. We have this cabinet above it. And so we just have, you know, extra products, and this little thing is full of Band-Aids, feminine hygiene products, extra toothbrushes, just like all that kind of stuff. And I just put it all in here so it's nice and easy to access. This was like a total disaster. So now that it's nice and neat, it's like so much better. And lastly, here in our closet, I have a handful of things. So this is actually a wax warmer, which I like to use. I've like waxed my legs. I've done all kinds of things in the summer. I really like it a lot. I got it off Amazon. And then I just have some like heel cream, perfume, brush cleaner, self-tanner. So these are things that I don't use all the time, but I use like seasonally or every once in a while. And again, this whole shelf was like a total disaster. And now it's nice and neat and just a handful of things that I actually use. So the rest of the closet is pretty bad. There is just a lot in here. A lot that needs to be sorted through and organized. Oof. The main reason why this closet has gotten so bad is because it became like our dumping spot. So before Colin was born and before we made his room into his nursery, it was an unused room in the house. So for anything that we didn't have like a specific location for, we would just go ahead and put it in that room, and it was like out of sight, out of mind. We could close the door. Well, then we converted his room into his nursery so that he would have a room. And when we did that, we lost our kind of flex space. And so the only other place in the house was really like our master closet, which is annoying because that is a place that we use. So I have little by little, like every day, gone through little parts of that. You couldn't really tell, but it was way worse than that. But I'm slowly but surely like cleaning out different parts of it, putting things up, giving things away, like all the things I talked about earlier. But it's a big job. Like decluttering and organizing it like requires your attention, and it's sometimes kind of physical. You're moving things around. So I'm excited to tackle that. That's like that will feel so good when that room is back to like a reset space. Also, one of the issues is when I'm getting ready in the morning, sometimes Nora comes in there and she pulls out every single shoe that we have and plays with the shoes and like pulls out anything that's on the floor. So that's why there's just like stuff everywhere. So we probably need to get better about like, I need to reset that space and then just like keep the door shut and put a basket of actual children's toys in the bathroom if she wants to hang out in there with me, rather than her like destroying the whole closet. So that's like a little update on my organizational and kind of where I am with that. I just am really interested in the next month or two, especially at the beginning of the year. It just feels like a good time to like reset and refresh our space, get rid of stuff we don't use, donate, sell, whatever, but just like refresh it and organize it again. Like that sounds so nice to me. So that's something that I'm definitely really focused on right now and am working on in my world. Come here, show everybody your outfit. We just got home from church. It was wonderful service, and Nora's wearing her cutest. I actually bought that outfit for her to wear on what would have been her first birthday trip to Disney, but it was canceled. We canceled it. And by the time we ended up going in May, it was too hot. But it's so cute with her little red shoes. But happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday, Charlie Bear. Hello. So it's been a couple of hours since I last turned on the camera. It's Sunday afternoon now. I changed into some loungewear as usual on a Sunday. I just placed a grocery order, so that will be delivered in a few hours, and we gave Colin a bath, and we gave Nora one last night, but we gave him one today after church, and I just put him down in his bassinet. And I had mentioned during the month of August when I was vlogging every day that we rented the Snoo Bassinet, which is this like really cool bassinet that it like rocks very slowly. I'm gonna go in and show you while he's asleep in there right now. And if the baby begins to fuss, it changes the setting, so it rocks it a little bit more quickly, and there's like a white noise that's built into the bassinet, and it kicks up the white noise a little bit as well. But it only will do that for like a minute to 2 minutes, and if the baby doesn't settle in that time, then the whole bassinet will shut off, and it will send a notification to, like for me, to my watch and to my phone that says your baby needs you. So it's not like your baby just is crying and crying, but if your baby begins to fuss, sometimes Colin will fuss for like just in between like sleep cycles or whatever, and then the bassinet will rock him back to sleep. So it's like, it has been the best thing. They are extremely expensive, which is why we decided to rent ours. So we're renting it each month. And it's just been so good. It's been so nice to get some good sleep, and for during the day to be getting really good. Sorry, our robot vacuum's beeping. And for during the day, for Colin to get good solid naps, because it helps his mood and it allows me to get things done, spend time with Nora. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's going. It's really neat. So that's how his bassinet works. Like I said, just kind of sways side to side. It has an integrated app that's really cool, that you can select different settings. So when you're weaning the child out of the bassinet and out of the swaying, there's like a weaning setting, and it's really, really neat. And it keeps the data from the day's sleep and all that kind of thing. So we really like it. When I was ordering mine, I was trying to find some kind of coupon code and I couldn't find one, but they emailed me after I purchased mine a referral code. So if I forget what it is, if it's 20% off, or I don't know what it is, but I'll leave it linked below in case anybody is expecting a baby, or if you have a newborn and you want to give it a shot. The rental program, I think, is such a good way to go if you're not sure about if you want to use it for a while or whatever. So I'll leave a link. This is not sponsored. They don't know who I am, but anybody who buys one or rents one gets this like referral coupon code. And when I was, like I said, when I was checking out in August, I was scouring the web. I didn't even care whose it was, if it was someone I followed or not. Like, I was just trying to find one. I couldn't find one. So I don't know if they just recently started handing those out or what, but I'll leave a link to it below in case you're interested. Riley just put out the last of the Christmas decorations, so I'm going to go ahead and decorate like our mantle and our tree. We're doing very light decorations this year. Like, I did like a few little things up here, and then we're going to do the mantle and the tree and call it a day. I'm leaving everything else in the bins. Just want to keep it easy and simple and light this year for obvious reasons. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and there will be another video that will be about Christmas decorating, so you can look out for that. All right, we are all decorated for Christmas. I need to turn back on that candle. It's an electric candle, but we have, look, we have all of our stockings, Riley's and mine, Nora's, and now Colin's. And of course our dog Charlie Bear has to have one too. And so we just did like this garland across, and then I have the full set of these figurines, but I just did Joseph, Mary, and Jesus on the backdrop. And then I have this Happy Christmas sign And then I did the same theming as I did last year on our tree. I had big plans to do a different theme because I had so much fun. Like I handmade, you can look at my video last year, but I like handmade these, and I did like kind of like a Disney whimsical theme last year, and I just did the same thing this year because I never got around to ordering all the different pieces to do something different this year. But I still love it. So in that decor video, I probably will also go through some of my favorite ornaments and share a little bit more about them. We are loaded up. We need a second tree this year. I mean, next year, I think. So I just put Nora down for bed. She went right to sleep. She's had a great day playing and running around and everything like that. It's just been a really nice, relaxing Sunday. Yesterday, I was on my feet all day getting a whole bunch of different things done, organizing and cleaning, and loads and loads and loads of laundry. And today, the only productive thing I really did was place a grocery delivery order. So we got that this afternoon, and that was wonderful. So we're all restocked and ready to go for the week. My car is still in the shop right now. If you saw, well, that was in this vlog. I got a flat tire on my birthday, which is like the perfect metaphor for what life is like. You know, it's just like, I feel like the older I get, the more I'm able to look at things like that and be like, well, things like that happen. And it totally didn't ruin my day or even really put a damper on my day. I was like, well, whatever, we'll take care of it, and totally just moved on. Whereas a few years ago, that would have just thrown me for such a loop. So I think that's growth. Just learning to put things in perspective. It's just a flat tire. It's fine. So my car should be ready sometime tomorrow. So Riley will be my chauffeur tomorrow morning. And then after that, I'll be back on my own 2 feet as far as having my own vehicle again. But it was good timing on that front because it's been the weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and close the blinds and get our house ready and go get myself washed up and ready for bed. Thank you so much for watching this sort of like long weekend vlog. I really appreciate you following along, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and also I will not see you again before it is Christmas because my next video will go up on the 26th, the day after Christmas. So Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful week leading up to Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and enjoy it with your family and friends. And I hope it's just cozy and warm and wonderful. And so Merry Christmas.